Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hello, my name is Katie. I am a minimalist who lives in the Fenlands in the UK, and I make videos all about my life as a minimalist mum, and generally how I live a more simplified, sustainable, minimalist lifestyle. So if that's something that interests you, please hit that subscribe button. And today we have a real minimalist video for you because I'm going to be doing an epic and ruthless whole house declutter. So, Olivia is in nursery from 9 AM till 5 PM today. It's currently 10:20, so I have about 6 hours of child-free time today, and I have like 9 hours or 8 hours tomorrow. And in 6 hours, I definitely think I can declutter the whole house. I am doing the whole house declutter because I start work again full-time next week. I can't believe it. It's come along so quickly. I can't believe I'm already going back to work. But I am, and the main goal for this declutter is to have everything so simple, so easy. There's no clutter, there's no mess, there's nothing getting in the way of me starting a new routine when it comes to getting Olivia ready in the morning, taking her to nursery, getting myself ready for work, being at home and working when she's not at nursery, so both of us being in the same house but I'm not looking after her. And yeah, this is like a whole new chapter in motherhood, in Olivia's life, and we're having to start, you know, a fresh chapter, new routines, new lifestyles, and I don't want clutter getting in the way of that. So if you're going to be doing a whole house declutter, the first thing I would recommend that you do is to have a real solid why. Why are you doing this? What is your aim at the end? What are you decluttering for? For me, it's to make my life as simple as possible so that I can get into this new routine of my new life as a working mum without clutter getting in the way, without getting distracted while I'm working from home with clutter that might be around the house, and to make keeping on top of the house much easier now that I am going to become a working mum. And I will have 20 minutes 3 times a week that I will be child free. So 60 minutes in total of child free time each week. And I'm hoping that by simplifying the house to within an inch of its life, that 60 minutes a week is all I will need to keep the house clean and tidy, because they are 2 different things. But anyways, as I say, today's video is an epic declutter, and I declutter in a very specific way in terms of going room to room. So if you're looking, I think this is one of the best ways to declutter, but I declutter basically how I would move through the house each day. So I always start in my bedroom. It's the first room you see and you're in when you wake up each day. So imagine that being, you know, this is your ground zero. This is the first room you're in every day. So to have that decluttered first, even if you know, for me, this is going to take 20 minutes, half an hour. For you, it might take you hour, 2 hours, 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 2 weeks. But if you can get the first room you see every single day decluttered, that will give you so much motivation to then declutter the rest of the house, because every single day you will wake up in a calm and simplified space. So, first room is bedroom, and then how I declutter is how I move through my house through the day. So the first room I'm in is my bedroom. I wake up here. The next, I walk through to my walk-through wardrobe and I get dressed. So the second area is going to be my closet. And then I go to the bathroom. So that's where I brush my teeth, brush my hair, do my makeup, go to the toilet, have a shower, everything like that. So the third place that we're going to tackle is the bathroom. Then, as I move through my day, the next thing I will do in the morning is I'll go downstairs and I'll have a coffee. So kitchen will be next. So yeah, so I go downstairs to have a coffee. So then we'll move on to the kitchen. Then we'll move on to Olivia's room, because that will be the room, she'll be in her room while I'm just sort of getting myself up for the day, getting myself a drink, and then I'll go to tend her. So Olivia's room will be next. Then it will be the living room, because that's where we normally go after we've had breakfast. And then all the other rooms in the house, I'm going to prioritise them based on how much time I spend in them. So it will be the office, then the dining room, then the conservatory, and then finally the garage and the shed. Oh yes, I did say this is a whole house declutter. I'm going to be decluttering not only the whole of the inside of the house, I'm decluttering the whole of the outside of the house too. Oh yeah. That's the plan of attack, POA, as I saw on Instagram the other day. And I'm in my bedroom now, and I've spent the last 24 minutes of my day faffing about. So we better get cracking. The first place I'm going to start is my bedside table. Okay, so I've got the essentials. I've got a bin bag for anything that's rubbish. And I've also got a big cardboard box, which I'm going to put everything in that needs to be either recycled or given to somebody else. I may need another box to separate those two things out, but basically this is things that are going to be decluttered and this is things to be thrown away. Hopefully I won't have to throw too much rubbish away. It will just be things to declutter. And I'm also going to take this as an opportunity to just tidy up the house as I go along. For example, these cups, they need to go downstairs into the kitchen. But I'll do that once I've done the drawers. So let me show you what we're working with. Okay, so I've got quite a lot of personal things in this bottom one, so I'm not going to show you the bottom one. But I will show you the top one. And it's become a bit of a dumping ground. So I've got quite a lot of stuff in here that I need to sort through. But a lot of this it just needs organising. But I'll show you a few things. So my 2024 diary, where I'm just trying to organise my thoughts. I got this, as well as a wall calendar, for 25 pence. Oh yes. 25 pence. So very happy with that. That needs to stay in this drawer. I got this the other week at the garden centre. The Story of Us, a journal through childhood. Yeah, it's basically a journal that you sort of fill out every single year for your child, and then when they're 18 you can give it to them. So I started to fill this in yesterday. So things like "you've arrived" facts, a picture of us. I need to put that in. Got the pictures here. There we go. That can go in there like that. So yeah, pictures of us. And it's got like little quotes. So this one says, "There are two lasting bequests we can hope to give our children. One of those is roots, the other is wings." And then yeah, you just fill out anything. So this is our first year together. So I've been filling this one out. So a few of Liv's favourite things at the moment, a few of my favourite things of her. for the, like, how I feel about our first year together, what she's like, things she's done, things she's said, things that have happened in the world this year, adventures we've had, adventures I would like to have in the coming year, my hopes and dreams for us in the next 12 months, and my predictions of what you will be like when you grow up. And I am at the moment convinced she's going to be some sort of musician, because anything that makes noise she loves, and she loves to make noise. And noise is, you know, at this age it's noise. As she gets older, you know, that's what music is, isn't it? Noise. So I'm convinced she's going to be a musician. Scott's convinced she's going to be a swimmer. So there we go. And then you can put some notes. And then it just goes on to the second year. So you just fill this out every single year. And I saw it at the garden centre, and I just thought I would just, even if she doesn't want this, this is something for me to then look back at all the things that I thought and journal each year. And even if she doesn't want this, I want to keep this for me. So yeah, this is gonna stay in my in this drawer. They've got all my pictures here. Essentially I'm just waiting to collect enough frames to put all these pictures in. I mean, there's quite a few. There's some really nice ones of like Liv and Ruben, and they're just the things to go around the house really. So every time I see a frame that I love, I am just buying it. I'm not toss and turn or overthink things. I want more photos around the house. I would love really lovely photo frames. So when I see one, I just buy it. I don't think about it. It's in the budget. And so hopefully all these photos will have frames eventually. I've got my first Mother's Day card. That needs to go into my Sentimental box. So I'm going to put that over there because I'm keeping that forever. Because even as a minimalist, I can have things that have sentimental value. That's, if you think minimalism doesn't mean you can't have anything sentimental, that's not true. But that needs to go into my memory box. And then what have we got here? A receipt. That just needs to be recycled. I will put that into a bag, a recycling bag, rather than a rubbish bag. There we go, that's recycled. It's one thing decluttered. TV remote. Oh, paracetamol. Oh, it's still got a 2 in. Okay, need that. Handkerchief. Xbox controller, need that. A notepad. I do like making notes. Oh, what's all this? Oh, that's just rubbish. Okay, that can be recycled. That's 1, 2, 3, 4 bits of paper recycled already from this drawer. Oh, let me bend you down a bit. There we go. I'm going to put this. No, I'm going to keep this in here. But I sometimes wake up in the middle of the night with content ideas, or I like to do brain dumps to keep my mental clutter, basically. I mentally declutter my brain by doing brain dumps. So keeping this notepad in here to be able to brain dump. Oh, a voucher, but that's expired. Fifth bit of paper decluttered. More medicine. Plasters. Now I don't need plasters in my drawer. I might keep these just in case. With kids, you know, having a plaster on hand might be quite handy. Oh, this is the Valspar, the new Valspar shades. I'm thinking of well, I'm not thinking, I want to paint the, I'll keep this and I'll put it into the box where I have all the other paint samples, so that can go somewhere else. Oh dear, look, another notebook. This is my gardening notebook though. Has all my plans for the garden in it. My many designs and redesigns of the garden. Another redesign. So yeah, this is my gardening notebook. That's a different type of notebook. Although, note to self, no more notebooks being purchased. Oh yes, this was what I got for my first Mother's Day from Olivia and Scott. So that needs to be hung up somewhere. I don't want to keep that in a drawer. But that's a nice box. I'm going to keep that box. Okay, so doesn't need to live in here. Oh, the Kindle. I'm going to see if my dad wants the Kindle. I don't read the Kindle. I prefer physical books. Jewellery. That's staying. Sleep mask. That stays in here. Hello, my boy. Hello, my boy. Mwah. Oh, thank you. That's a lovely kiss. Oh my god, I forgot about this. See, this is why decluttering's so good. I've got a £45 ASOS voucher that I completely forgot about. Ooh, okay. I'm going to put this out on the side so I can get some spring clothes. And then, oh yeah, this is from my new SIM card. Don't need that. Okay, good, that can be decluttered. Well, recycled. A pin, that can go into the rubbish. Oh yes, I was given this from my nan, but it's a gold band from her mum, but I don't want it, so I'm going to sell that for the weight of the gold. I mean, it doesn't fit around my fingers anyway. And I'm not even engaged yet, so. And then these earrings, so these need to be, I need to take these to get sold actually. Okay, that's something to do. Keep it in here for now. My D&D dice, oh yeah. 20-sided dice. I play D&D with my friends very regularly and absolutely love it. So yeah, need all that. Very important. D&D dice. Another clicker. Nail varnish. If I was going to get my I'm not going to paint my own nails, I'd get them done because it's not that expensive where I live, and I'd rather get them done professionally. So that can be decluttered. See if my mum wants this because she loves she likes my sister to paint her toenails. That can be donated to my mum. Hair clip, that's important. That's a gift for somebody, so I can't show you that. This is my other bit of jewellery, my Olivia necklace. And then this is just my perfume, my spare perfume. Okay, so that's everything in this drawer taken out that doesn't need to be in here. So now I'm going to just organise it, move on to the next drawer, and then I'll move on to the rest of the room. Okay, so ignore this washing pile here. I'm going to change the bed tomorrow. But I've done the bedside tables, and I'm going to do this unit here, which we just use for the TV. So in here are DIY clothes, and that's actually very decluttered already. So that should be fine. That's Scott's DIY clothes, so I'll let him go through those. That's empty. Ooh, these bags. I bought these bags because I saw online that they're like useful for washing baby clothes, but actually they're more hassle than they're worth, so I'll declutter those. So those two things together. That's empty now, that's empty. Oh, that's empty. Okay, so just DIY clothes in these two drawers. And that's everything in there. So just two things decluttered. The next thing to declutter will be this chest of drawers. Most of this stuff here is Scott's. So I can't do much, but there's a bit of rubbish here, so I can get rid of that. This is at the end, so I can get rid of this. And the dog chewed this hat, so I will ask Scott before getting rid of this hat, but I'm going to put this into the to throw away, or maybe just to, maybe somebody could fix that. Maybe I'll put that in the donate box. But these two bits of rubbish, they can go. And then there's nothing else on the top that I can declutter, so I'm going to go through these bottom two drawers. And they're my sections. So let me turn you down a bit. So here I've got underwear and pyjamas, and then t-shirts and some casual jumpers. Let's start with the bottom one. As you can see, it's pretty minimal already. And the only thing I've got a question mark over is this hoodie. I just don't wear hoodies now. That's mainly because I've been breastfeeding, and a hoodie is not breastfeeding friendly. So I'll try this on later, see if it still fits, but that's probably the only thing in here. I wear that t-shirt, I wear all these t-shirts, I wear all these leggings. So yeah, just one jumper in this drawer. And then I'm going to go through this one privately. Okay, so I've made really good progress. I found my Pandora ring from when I was like 18 years old. So I put that on just as a, because I can. And the only other thing to declutter in this room is this, my By Terry brightening serum, which I wear all the time. I was doing my makeup this morning and it's run out, and it like really has run out. So I'm going to put that in my budget to replace next month, April. So it is a planned purchase because I wear it all the time. I love it. And yeah, I wouldn't be without this one. So I'm going to plan to replace this now in my budget. And as I'm decluttering, I do have sort of a running to-do list that I create. So let me just go get my phone out and I'll let you know what I've got on my to-do list already. So already from just decluttering this one room. Okay, so on the to-do list, let's put buy more CC serum. So buy more CC serum. Look for spring clothes on ASOS. Got a £45 voucher. Sell the old ring and earrings that I've decluttered, and check to see if my prescription's available from the doctors. And that's it's a good sort of way to, when you're going through all these things, just making an actual to-do list of things that you find that you need to do when you come across them, because now I've got this to-do list, I will actually do these things rather than just let them sit around just being more clutter. I'll actually sell those things and I will actually use that voucher. I can't believe I forgot I had a £45 voucher in my bedside table, but that's parenthood for you. So yeah, now I have decluttered this room. That's all my clothes decluttered in my drawers, bedside tables. There's nothing else in this room. So I'll show you what I decluttered so far. So I've got obviously this old makeup. I'm going to put that into the recycling. You can recycle old makeup things at Tesco now. Jumper. I've decided to declutter my Pandora bracelets because I've not worn this since I was at university, which was about 8 years ago. So I'm not really going to wear it. It's probably too small for my wrist now anyway. And I'm out of my Pandora phase, even though I'm wearing my ring now. But this might be a nice gift for somebody else. So decluttering that. Those 2 bag things to put clothes in. And then the last 2 things from this room are 2 books I'm decluttering. This I borrowed from my dad. Thought it looked interesting. Release Your Inner Woman. I found it very difficult style of writing to read. Never really made it past the first 20 pages. So I'm going to give this back to my dad. And then this book, A Year of Living Simply by Kate Humble. It's more of biography, I guess, rather than sort of how to live simply, which I thought it might be more of a how-to or give me more inspiration or tips, but I never really got into it. I never really enjoyed reading it, so I'm going to donate this book. So that's it for the bedroom. So now let's go on to the wardrobe. Okay, so it's quite bad lighting in here. Sorry about that. But this is my wardrobe. You probably would have all seen this before, but there is something I'm going to declutter, and that is this shacket. Again, with a lot of the clothes I've been decluttering recently, these are maternity purchases, which I thought, so where I went wrong with maternity clothes was I thought I would just buy bigger sizes of normal clothes and they would fit. That's not true. Maternity clothes, actual proper maternity clothes, are fitted differently, because what I found was that while I had a huge bump, the rest of me didn't get any bigger. So I just needed stuff to fit around the bump rather than bigger clothes. And when I started to buy bigger and bigger sizes, because I ended up being absolutely massive, the clothes just looked awful on me because they were so massive and baggy and frumpy on me, because I didn't need bigger sizes. What I needed was specific maternity clothes. So, lesson learned for baby number 2. To actually invest in some maternity clothes rather than just think bigger sizes work. I also assumed that I would put on a lot of weight, or I wouldn't lose the weight I gained in pregnancy. So I thought if I bought bigger clothes, I'll wear them after pregnancy because I won't fit into any of my old clothes. Well, actually I ended up losing a stone. Yeah, clothes that I decluttered because I thought I wouldn't fit into them. Maybe I should have kept them because I probably would have fit into them now. But this jacket is too big. It's just too big for me. I like the jacket. I like the colours and everything. It just looks stupid because it's so oversized. So I'm going to get rid of this. There's actually a clothes swap happening at work. They're organising a clothes swap, so I might take this along for the clothes swap. So that's something I'm going to be decluttering from the wardrobe. And then I think the rest of the wardrobe is fine. I'll probably do another video doing a swap over of winter to spring, because I know this is a Christmas dress. I'm not going to wear this in the spring or the summer. These are Christmas trousers. Again, I know I'm not going to wear them in the spring or summer. I put them there for now. They need to just be put away. Yeah. Well, again, that will have to be put away. Oh, well, I'll keep that out for now because chilly in March. Very chilly. Oh, I have a question mark over this. This goes with my matching loungewear, but I don't actually tend to wear this piece of it. What I'm going to do, this is going to be a maybe. I'm going to put it at the very end of my wardrobe. Ooh, that was a terrible sound. Sorry, everybody. This is going at the very, very end, separated by the only sentimental piece of clothing I own, and it's something I'm never going to get rid of. I accept that I'm never going to get rid of this. This is the skirt I bought for my 21st birthday. I don't fit into it. Oh, I may fit into it now. I've lost weight. Anyways, but I didn't fit into it last year or the year before that. I bought this for my 21st birthday. I wore it to my graduation prom, so it has a lot of like significance. But the reason why it was £150, this skirt. It is the most amount of money I've ever spent on a piece of clothing, and it was a time when I was a student. I didn't have much money, but I got myself a part-time job. I worked really hard. I worked every single weekend. I worked in the week as much as I could at a jewellery shop, and it was my 21st birthday, and I thought I'm going to treat myself to something really spectacular. And I bought this and I loved wearing it. I'd love to have a wedding dress with a skirt that's kind of like this, because I loved the way it made me feel, how it looked, the material. It's just, I love it. And I don't know, it's just a significant, it was like the only thing I've really ever treated myself, really treated myself to in terms of clothing. And yeah, I'm just never going to get rid of it. I just love looking at it. When I open my wardrobe and I see it, I love touching it, and I like to see it. So anyways, but it's a good marker of things I haven't worn, things I have worn. So yeah, this is going to be in my maybe pile. If I don't reach for this over the next year, that's going to be decluttered. But everything else in my wardrobe I have worn. I organise things by length, and then this is stuff that I've actually worn, this section, worn once or twice, and I don't want to put back because it's not necessarily like perfectly clean. So I tend to reach for this stuff first. And then once I've worn it a few times and it, you know, needs washing, then I can wash it. And then this stuff is like clean, hasn't been worn. So yeah, that's how I organise my wardrobe. But oh, sorry again. That's the clothes. That's all decluttered. Shoes. Let me bend you down. Shoes. That's basically all the shoes I have here. These are my everyday. These are my like dog walking shoes. My trainers, black and white pair. Boots, black and brown pair. And then my handbags. I have summer handbag, a winter handbag, my little orange handbag, which I adore. This is so handy. But I basically bought this to go to the football. I use this all the time. Love it, love it, love it. And then I just got two tote bags as well. So that's my handbag sort of collection. Although my winter handbag does need replacing eventually. So that's that one. And then at the very bottom, what's in here? Oh yeah. High heels. Oh yeah, all my high heels. I'm not sure about these pair. They're not very comfortable. This pair, super comfortable. This pair, super comfortable. I've had these since I was at university again. I've had these for years and years. I'm genuinely probably going to wear these for my wedding. But they're so comfortable. They're the perfect height of heel. and I can wear them all day, no problem. So yeah, these are my absolute most favourite shoes, high heels ever. They're only from ASOS, but they're just perfect. And I've worn them in so much now, they're so comfortable, so always going to keep them. Oh, and my sandals, my summer sandals. These will probably need replacing this year as well. They're getting a bit frayed. But I don't need to do that now. So until they fall off, till they fall apart, I'm not going to replace them. And then this is my seasonal clothing. I will probably leave this until I do a proper switch around. But I can have a quick look now of anything I want to declutter. Okay, so this is Scott's Christmas shirt, not mine. I don't know why it's in my wardrobe. So I'm just taking that out and letting Scott decide about that. I'm not necessarily decluttering these out the house, but I'm going to declutter them out of that box. These are all my maternity leggings and pyjamas, and essentially they're just going to be too large for me. So I'm going to put them into a bag to go with the baby clothes up in the loft for baby number 2 when we have baby number 2. Yeah, they're not being decluttered out the house, but they are being decluttered out my wardrobe. So when I do my spring switch around, I don't have to sort through these. But with the rest of those spring clothes, I'll do a proper changeover of my wardrobe, and I need to try things on essentially. So until I do that, I'm not going to declutter them. But I like the look of all those clothes, it's just if they fit properly. Again, some of them are maternity. I bought them because they're maternity clothes, so that might be where they their downfall, if they just don't fit me not being heavily pregnant. So I'm going to put these into the office where I have all the baby things that need to go in the loft, and I'm going to send Scott a picture of this and ask if he wants to declutter it. I imagine he does, but we'll see. And the last thing in the wardrobe is this top shelf. So I've got scarves here, my suitcase which has got my ski jacket in. That's the only thing that's in there, and I know that doesn't need to be decluttered, so that's fine. And then this is my Sentimental box. So I'm just going to go through it very quickly and just see if there's anything in there that I've saved, which actually I already don't have that sentimental attachment to anymore. And then that is the wardrobe and the entire bedroom decluttered, and it's now, 11:30. So it's taken me an hour to do my entire wardrobe and my entire bedroom. So that's pretty good going. Okay, so I've actually sorted through this box. Took a little bit longer than I thought. Well, only 15 minutes. But I've actually managed to get rid of quite a few things that I just shoved in there, basically. I've got all these photos. I'm going to put these again in my bedside table because I want to keep them and put them in frames, although I have way more photos than I'll ever have framed, so I think I need to sort through the photos. But things like some confetti from a friend's wedding. I've got their sort of thank you card, and that's really all I need from the wedding. I remember it, and I don't need the confetti, so things like that. This was from my baby shower. It just says mummy to be, but I have a few people I know who are mummies to be now, and they would appreciate this for their baby showers much more than I would like it in my memory box. I don't need this in my memory box. So I'm going to declutter this and use this at upcoming baby showers. And then a few plastic wallets that I have sort of streamlined papers I wanted to keep, so I don't need the plastic wallets. I collect all of my tickets from away days so I can have a collection of all the away days that we've been on around all the football grounds across the country, and these were duplicates, so I didn't need that. The programme from the Chelsea Flower Show when I went in 2021, I don't need this. It's not sentimental to me. I know I went. Certificate, a participation certificate from when I was a child. I don't really need that. And then other like cards that just don't, the people in them don't have any meaning or significance to me. More duplicate tickets, and then more stuff from people's weddings that I don't need to keep. And then a team bride sash thing, which again I don't have sentimental attachment to this. So I'm going to sort these things into things that just need to go in the recycling and things I'm going to actually put in my declutter box. But yeah, I'm pretty pleased with that. It's quite a good little declutter pile for this sentimental box. And now I have a lot more room to put new things in that have sentimental value. And when you have children, that especially your first child, and when she's so young and everything's so brand new, things do accumulate quite quickly when it comes to sentimental things. So I'm glad I've made some room for that in the box. So that's the bedroom sorted, and now I'm going to move on to the bathroom. Okay, so in the bathroom, and I've only got 2 drawers to declutter in this room that are next to the sink here, so this should be a very quick one. But I thought, why not, if I'm going to be in the bathroom for 10-15 minutes, I'm just decluttering the drawers. Why not make it a bit nicer? And I'm going to be doing this throughout the rest of the rooms because decluttering can be a bit of a chore. So it's always nice to do something at the same time as decluttering that makes you feel nice and cozy inside. And for me, that's lighting a candle. So this is my bathroom candle at the moment. Invigorate. So I'm going to light this candle when I'm decluttering the bathroom because it's nice. And why not? So I would encourage you, if that means putting some fresh flowers in the room that you're decluttering, lighting a candle, playing your favourite music, whatever makes you feel nice, I would do that at the same time as decluttering, because we want to let go of things that aren't serving us and bring in things that are serving us. And anything that brings you joy, that's serving you well. So this is my little rechargeable lighter, by the way, that I got for Christmas. I love it. Let's declutter some bathroom drawers. So, as I mentioned, we just have this top drawer, which is mine, and this bottom drawer, which is the family drawer, to declutter in here. And so, like most things, when it comes to drawers, I'm going to take everything out, declutter, and then put things back in that I want to keep. This is the pile. Oh God, this carpet is so gross. So I'm just going to go through these things. But something I know I'm going to get rid of, or I'm actually going to give to a friend, is this bump mask, because I'm not pregnant anymore. So that's definitely one thing to declutter. As well as my trusty nipple cream. This was absolutely life-saving when it came to breastfeeding. Sorry about that. The dog was barking at the police car going past. Anyways, I might try and give this to somebody I know. But it lasts ages. It saved me. It made my breastfeeding journey so much easier. And I've been breastfeeding Olivia for almost 10 months. No signs of stopping or slowing down. So yeah, really, really good. But not needed anymore. So I don't know if it would go out of date. Anyways, that's been decluttered. Much more organised. Hair things here, face things here, medicine-y things and extra bits at the back. So the only other drawer here is this, which is our sort of family drawer. So we've got cotton buds, need them. A non-scratch scouring pad thing, which I use to clean the glass on the inside of the shower, so it's clean the lime scale away, chemically free. Ooh, a spare toothpaste when we run out. A little travel toothpaste, that's handy. A scrubbing thing. Oh, a bag for when you go on holiday. In the aeroplane, you used to have to put all your liquids in these bags. I think I'll just recycle that because get another one. And then this is all the sun cream. So I'm just going to go through these now, see which ones are in date, and any that are out of date, they can be decluttered. Okay, so update. They didn't have any best before dates on them, so I'm not sure if they do go out of date. So I've checked that they've all got stuff in them. We've got some 30s and 50s, which is what we need. And some after sun, so I put them all back. So the only things I'm decluttering are some shampoo and conditioning bars, which I didn't get on with very well. The conditioning bars I just didn't get on with it very well. And the shampoo bar is gone all a bit funny in this packet because I haven't used it since 2022. So these will need to be decluttered. Little plastic bag. Cream, which I might try and see if somebody that I know who's pregnant might want this, but no, I think I'll just get rid of this. I wouldn't want to accept second-hand nipple cream. So I don't think anyone else would. But then I will be giving this to my friend who's pregnant, this bump mask. So that's all the things, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things from the bathroom. We only have a couple of children's toys in the bath, which Olivia plays with. The one that maybe I might take away is this one. Because it's one of those ones where you're supposed to pour water in the top and then it all like trickles down, but it doesn't work. And she doesn't really play with it or use it, so get rid of this. So that's not 6 things. So no cleaning products to declutter either. So yeah, that's the bathroom done. So I'm going to move on to the kitchen now.